This is important. It's a quick guide. It's free, and it's built on my experience and standing on the shoulders of my mentors, and it's called the Reset Framework. Here it is close up. We'll talk more about it in a minute or so, but in January I released it to a small group. I posted about it on Facebook and LinkedIn, and it was been a compass for me, and I wanted to see how it would work with other people, and it was really well received. And it all began some time back when I first started with active learning systems, and then went on to marine biotechnology, and now on to information technology, where I find a co-founder, get the capital, build out the company, and then sell the shares to the investors. All great, but I had three problems that were not really helping me at all. The first one was that all this hard work would lead to me feeling a sense of satisfaction. And the second one was that because I'm building purposeful businesses, good for the environment, good for the community, and profitable, that would lead to me having a sense of purpose. And the third one, which I think you might be able to relate to, is that I just wasn't living my highest value. And so the first domino that fell was I realized I'm investing my value outside of myself exclusively. So, investment in things, what I knew, how I did it, why I did it. And those things, of course, are needed because they're the basis of our expertise and they're the basis of us building out our business models. But the point here is additional to that. It's the idea that who are we being and how will it play out when we are at our best innovating and creating new things. Creating a new business is something that the founder or the business owner wants to take from an idea and bring it into being so that it becomes profitable and successful. And I became fascinated with this, and I got totally sick of playing small. And then when the second domino fell, it was basically like a missing link, you could say, or an additional link in my value chain. So additional to what I have, what I know, and what I do, I added a shift in perspective to the perspective of my personal value. Additional value to the value chain was really great. And I realized, that's fair enough, but if I'm going to do that on a regular basis, weekly, monthly, even daily, it's got to be a framework that's effortless, handy, and gets results. It's got to be practical and easy to use. And so the first versions began some years ago, and basically it works like this. When you have a challenge, which could be happening any day of the week, or you want to make a really important shift in perspective, or you just want to have a practical approach to a problem, then you can put the Reset Framework to good use. So I'll just give you an example. If you want to reset for better decisions, you'll see that perspective leads to a decision. So you find another perspective that can lead to a better decision. That's how powerful, simple, and effective it is. Or another example of practical use is you've got a problem focus, you've got a need to shift to an outcome focus where you want to go. And thirdly, any lasting change comes out of recreating. The people who build out new ideas, who create new businesses, successful people in general, know how to recreate themselves. They know how to start something new. And I saw that that's something I wanted to be able to do at will, basically, because how I like to see it is it makes you the captain of the ship. When you can refocus and change your perspective, shift your perspective, you are like a captain, because a captain can see the rocky shores, see the difficulties, see the disadvantages, and keep their mind, their focus on the bounty where they want to go. So it's a bit like having a code, a captain's code, where you set up a rhythm where you can play to your strengths, basically, and lead by example. So it makes it more obvious for your team, your joint venture partners, advisors, anyone working with you really, to assist you, because your focus is clearly on the bounty, on the outcome, and they can more easily join in. And so this IP really can keep you on top of your mental and emotional game. And the game, of course, is playing to your strengths and leading from your strengths. And so what we've got here is, and what you get, is the framework, the reset framework, and you get this booklet, which shows you how to use the framework and shows you more things besides. And remember, the core of it is a shift in your perspective. So just remember, a shift in perspective is widely regarded as worth 100 IQ points. So what I'm suggesting is you download the PDF and then you attend 2 webinars. They're practical, they're interactive, and it just might be the tool that will help you shift from the disadvantages that 2020 has thrown at us to make 2020 your best advantage.